So we're gonna make a angel out of one of those cinnamon brooms from the Dollar Tree. So I just start by cutting off the little loop there, and I have this wooden bead I believe I got from Hobby Lobby, and it has a little hole at the top of there. So I removed the little I guess it's a thicker twine piece that comes on the broom because I needed to squish in the edges like it would fit into the bead, and I just take that off, and I have a random little piece of twine, and I kind of smush the top of it together so it'll fit, and I tie that piece of twine around it, and I hot glue it onto the back there, and then that fits nicely into the little hole that I have in that bead, and then so I just hot glue that on. And as you can see, it fits nicely down there. I had some little pieces that were straggly, and I just kind of broke those off with my fingers a little bit. It was easier than cutting it with scissors. And then I have these little heart shapes from Hobby Lobby that I'm going to use for the angel wings. And so I decided it was best if I used a small piece of twine and to glue them together. It just made it easier to attach them. You could also use ribbon as well if you want to make the angel wings. You can just make a little small bow. I thought that would be pretty cute too, but I'm going to use these little pieces of the heart, these heart pieces, and I applied a generous amount of hot glue, and I just hot glue that onto the body of my little broom here. And you see there are wings there. Don't they look cute? Then I'm going to come in with that piece of thicker twine that was already attached to the broom, and I'm going to use that to make the halo. So I just cut off what I needed, and then I just hot glue that to the top of my bead and just wiping away the excess glue there. And this is what we have so far, and I think it looks adorable, but we're going to continue to go ahead and embellish that. So I'm going to come in with just some white acrylic paint and a small brush, and we're just going to go ahead and dry brush over top of parts of the broom there to make it white like an angel. So I'm just going to continue to dry brush, and you can dry brush as your heart's desire. You don't even have to do this portion if you don't want to, but I thought it helped to embellish and to give it some dimension. So not only am I going to dry brush the body of the little cinnamon brew stick, I'm also going to come in and dry brush over top of the little heart pieces which made the wings. So I'm going to dry brush the inside, and I'm also going to kind of dry brush around the outside as well, just giving it more dimension there and a little bit more rustic feel. And I just love the way that this is turning out. So I just do that to my heart's desire. So then I'll come in with this little piece of muslin that I had, and this is just a scrap piece of my stash. I actually got the muslin from, I think, the Dollar Tree. So don't skip on those little packs of, I guess they're fat quarters or whatever of cloth, because they have some cute ones in there, and just some plain muslin ones. And so I just cut it. I'm just trying to decide which piece I'm going to use, which size. So I go for the longer piece because we're going to make a little tag here to add to our angel. And so once I get the desired piece, I kind of fray it a little bit more. Then I take my scissors and poke a little hole there. Then I have this random piece of twine. So I hold on to everything. So hold on to your scraps because they become very useful. So I have the twine there, and I'm going to kind of line it up and see how I want to place it onto the angel body. And then, so I'm just going ahead and see how it's going to fit there. And once I have it the way that I like, I'm going to take this little tag from Chalk Couture that says Joy, or excuse me, it says stencil, not a tag. But you don't have to use that. You can use hand lettering, you can use stamps. I just have it there, so I'm going to use it. It's easy. So I just chalk that on. And then once I have it chalked, I'm going to remove it, and then I just dry it with my heat gun for a moment so that it sets up. And then once I have my tag prepared, I'm going to go ahead and start attaching that to my angel. And I'm just lining things up here. And then I wanted to make the tag easier to attach, so I am going to tie a little knot at the top. So it's just easier for me to hot glue it onto the body of the angel there. So I'm just tying a little knot there. And then I have that lined up, and then we're gonna come in with our finger protector and hot glue gun, and I flipped it over and I just glued it onto the back. Then I'm gonna put a little dot of glue on the body here so it won't move around or flap around as much. Then I have my Distress Oxide ink, and I'm just gonna come in and distress the wings a little bit more, and also the face of the angel, because I didn't give it a true face, so I wanted to give it a little bit of color onto that bead there. And this is what we have at the end. I think this is so adorable. Now you can make it into an ornament or anything, but I just use it as like a little shelf sitter here. And look how cute that is. I love it. Thanks for watching. I love to connect with everybody on Facebook, Instagram. You can also visit my website at marvelouscrafts.com. Thank you.